So I think what the reporter was talking about there, treating everyone as children, was what I mentioned before when I started off about the Online Safety Act, is the fact that if you do not give your IDs to these media sites, they will treat you like children. So, you know, Keir can say what he likes. The report is absolutely right there. You know, people will be censored. This isn't a bill about protecting children. This is a bill about online censoring and censoring political dissent. And I do actually have another video that we can, just at the bottom actually. So this was a segment in GB News today talking to Barry Gardiner.
Yeah, but now you've put an elite squad where people are going to think twice about putting an X post or putting a Facebook post. That's the kind of country
They're going to think
you
twice.
have created.
They're going to think twice about putting out information which will lead 13-year-old girls to commit suicide.
Then why not call it the Child Online Safety Bill? If it's just about children, is it just about children, or does it focus on adults?
That should be an elite squad?
Barry, does it just focus
to protect 13-year-old girls?
I'm sorry, the elite squad is not about children. Actually, shall I read you the thing? An elite squad of police officers is to monitor social media for anti-migrant sentiment. I don't think 13-year-olds are engaging that. So is it also to monitor adults? Simple question, yes or no?
Yes, of course it will.
Okay, there we go. Yeah. Now, you put an elite
Oh, wow.
So there you have it.
Well, he just came clean then. So to monitor adults. Yes, of course it is. Who is that guy? Sorry, is he a Labour MP? Who is he?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Oh, all right. Yeah. I've never seen him in my life. But yeah, no. Oh, he's just come clean, hasn't he?
There you are. You know, the cat's out the bag. Not only children will be monitored, you know, all adults will be monitored with this. And as I say, you know, the regulation of what is deemed illegal content is simply put into a single hand of a minister and can change whenever they like. This is the important factor. This is going to dictate political discourse about migrants, about the issues of this country.
But why don't they, well, they say they're doing stuff about illegal immigration and all these kind of things. Why don't they want people to have a voice on speaking up about migrants and people having a problem with it?
Simply, if you control opinions, then you control people's thoughts. And, you know, they don't like the fact that people are exercising their right to protest. They don't like the fact that more people are jumping on this sort of bandwagon. It's not really a bandwagon. It's more just people being concerned about this. Yeah.
X has been able to awaken a lot of people that may have been blind to the fact of what's going on in this country through voices like Tommy Robinson. I think last year, 2 years ago, he was, again, I think most people were like, no, he's racist when you heard the name Tommy Robinson. But then fast forward now, he's been given his voice back and you actually see him on podcasts. You're starting to think, well, a lot of people just came out and just said, no, I fuck with that. I love what he talks about, and realise that they've been kind of scapegoated by the mainstream media, and actually he's not. He's speaking a lot of sense.
Exactly. And what you're seeing a lot, you know, and that's going to happen over the next 5 years, 10 years, is that mainstream media, which was historically controlled by government entities to talk about what they can and can't say, those provisions don't they aren't the same for independent journalists, which is why you're seeing the rise of independent journalists like Tommy Robinson. Now, what this bill really is for is to put a rein on them independent journalists, to try and control what they say. This is simply just government overreach.